Hey there, I'm Benjamin from Loves Data. In this video, you'll learn how to set up Google Consent Mode V2 on your Wix website using Google Tag Manager. And we're going to use Wix's recommended cookie banner to do this. Consent Mode helps you stay privacy compliant and makes sure your Google tags respect consent choices people make on your website. So whether you're collecting analytics data, running ads, or both, it's essential to get this right. Okay, let's head to Wix. Let's start by checking that Google Tag Manager has been installed on our Wix website. Since I've already logged into Wix and I'm on the dashboard, let's select Settings. And now we need to scroll to the bottom and select Marketing Integrations. We can see that Google Tag Manager is already connected, but let's click View to check this. You can click the three dots on the top right corner, and then select Edit. This lets you check the correct Google Tag Manager container ID has been added. Let's close this. And I also want you to check that Advanced Consent Mode has been enabled. Enabling this option means that when consent hasn't been granted, Google Analytics and Google Ads will collect basic anonymous hits. This can improve reporting with data modeling. And if Google Tag Manager hasn't been set up yet, you can watch my tutorial covering how to do this. You can find a link to this in the description below this video. Next, we're going to set up a cookie banner on our Wix website. When people make a selection to allow or deny cookies, this will then adjust how the tags we've implemented using Google Tag Manager behave. To set up a cookie banner, let's navigate back to Settings. And scrolling down, we need to select Privacy and Cookies. Here we can see that Wix recommends adding Usercentrics for Wix as our cookie banner. So let's click Add to Site. Now let's enable the Show Banner option. This means a cookie banner has been added to our Wix website. So now let's head to Google Tag Manager. I recommend enabling the Consent Overview in GTM, so let's navigate to Admin. And let's select Container Settings. Now let's enable the Consent Overview and click Save. Now let's navigate back to the workspace. Since we enabled the Consent Overview, there's a small icon on the top right corner that lets us view all of the consent settings for our tags. Let's click this. Under Consent Not Configured, we can see all of the tags we need to check. If a tag has values listed under the built-in consent column, then these tags will automatically adjust their behavior based on the consent selections people make using the cookie banner. So I recommend starting with any tags that don't have values listed in this column. We can see there's a tag for the Meta Pixel base code, and this tag doesn't have any values listed under built-in consent. So we will need to adjust the tag so that it integrates with our cookie banner. To do this, let's select the tag. Under Consent Settings, we can see Additional Consent Checks, and Not Set is selected. Let's change this to Require Additional Consent for Tag to Fire, and let's click Add Required Consent. This lets us enter the consent types that need to be granted in order for the tag to fire. Let's enter add_storage, and let's click Add Required Consent. And enter add_personalization. And let's click Add Required Consent again. and enter add_user_data. This means these 3 consent types need to be granted for the tag to fire. Now let's save the tag. And let's click Preview. Tag Assistant loads. We enter the URL of our website and click Connect. Our website loads. We can see the cookie banner appears. Let's allow cookies. And let's navigate to another page. Now let's open the Tag Assistant tab. We can see our Google Analytics tags have fired. At the top, we can see the measurement ID from our Google Analytics property. Let's select this. And let's select the page view hit on the right. The cookie consent state parameter has a value of G100. This tells us that consent hasn't been granted yet, so a basic anonymous hit has been sent to Google Analytics. This is expected because the first page loaded before we granted consent. Okay, let's close this. Now let's select the page view hit on the left. This is for the second page we viewed, and we can see the cookie consent state has a value of G111, which means consent was granted. So that's working correctly, which is great. Okay, let's close this. And let's select our GTM container ID. We can see that the metapixel tag didn't fire. This is because the trigger that is currently applied to the tag is based on the initialization event. And this event fires before consent has been updated. And because Wix uses a single-page application structure, this means when we click to view a new page, the whole site doesn't reload. Instead, Wix updates the content dynamically. Because of this, Google Tag Manager doesn't automatically detect new page views like it would on a standard website. So unless a page view is manually pushed into the data layer, GTM won't know that someone navigated to a new page. This means our custom tag hasn't fired as expected, so we're going to have to adjust our tag. We're going to adjust the trigger so that it uses the page view data layer event. This event is pushed to the data layer by Wix, so we're going to use this. To do this, let's head back to Google Tag Manager. Let's open the metapixel tag. And let's remove the trigger that is currently applied to the tag. Now let's click Triggering. And let's click the blue plus sign on the top right corner. Let's name the trigger Wix All Pages. And let's select Trigger Configuration. Now let's select Custom Event as the trigger type. And under Event Name, let's enter Page View, starting with a capital P, all one word. This is the name of the data layer event that Wix pushes to the data layer when a page is viewed on our website. Now let's save the trigger. Okay, now let's save the tag. And let's click Preview. Tag Assistant loads. And let's click Connect. Our website loads. And let's open the Tag Assistant tab. We can see the tags that have fired, including our metapixel. So everything is working as expected. Once you've tested everything, you can head back to Google Tag Manager and publish your changes. You will now be using the cookie banner on your Wix website to pass people's consent selections through to the tags you're managing in Google Tag Manager. Just remember, you will need to configure the consent settings for any tags that don't have built-in consent checks. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe for more tips on GTM, GA4 and more. You'll find links to my full courses in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.